another wonderful one. My wife liked that wonderful.
Is it wonderful? I used to say
yes,
interesting.
Interesting and wonderful. You see that two words? It's always
oh, marriage is a beautiful thing.
Hello viewers, you're welcome back to our channel.
My name is Seyi.
My name is Funmi.
And together we are called SeyiFunmi. Right. It's nice to be back, and we really want to appreciate all our subscribers. Yeah. And we want to say thank you for subscribing, and thank you for coming back from time to time, over and over again, to watch our videos. We want to tell you this: if this is your first time, this is Marriage is Beautiful with SeyiFunmi. Exactly. And all we do here is discuss marriage. And our belief is marriage is beautiful. And if you are just a first timer, peradventure this is your first time of coming to our channel, please click on the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that when we release new video, you can be informed. For those who are coming and you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button. Subscribe.
Yeah, and don't forget to like this video. Like this video. Yeah,
and don't forget to share also.
Share, invite your friends.
Alright.
So today is gonna be an interesting day. You know,
it's always an interesting day.
Like it's always an interesting day, exactly. We're going into a topic we called That Is Not Love.
Yes.
That is not love. The one that is not love.
And there are things that actually led to this topic.
Exactly.
And during the course of this discussion, we're going to look into a scenario. One of our subscribers sent us a message asking for us to advise her. And you are going to be part of this. At the end of the video, when you watch, please take 1 or 2 minutes to give your own opinion.
Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing.
There are things that your spouse, for those who are yet to marry, your intending spouse might demand of you. For an example, if your spouse is asking you to do things and you look at those things morally, it's not right. Health-wise, it's not good for you. Spiritually, you don't feel comfortable with it. And then he's insisting, or she is insisting, that that is what we are going to do. You need to ask yourself, the relationship lying against your life, what will be the outcome? In most cases, when you have a nudge about a thing and hunch about something, you really need to work on it. You really need to pray very well so that you don't end up doing the wrong thing. And if you are trying to pass it on him, it does happen. Let's pray over this thing. And then it's like, no, I've made up my mind. That is what we are going to do now. Listen, it's not on every cases that you do what you think you want to do.
There's an instance I want to bring up now because I watched a film sometimes ago. I think it's a Nigerian home video or something like that. And it happens that the husband was demanding the wife to go out with another man just because they want money. And he was like, okay, go and do it, but don't tell him that you have an husband. Just go out there, do this thing and bring the money. For the wife, she might not really want to do it, but because the man insisted that, okay, you should go and do it because we need this money. So for the woman, if it's not convenient, I think the woman was saying that, oh no, I can't do this thing, it's not convenient. But he said, okay, because of you, because you insisted, I'm going to do it. So what we're saying here is that is too extreme. It's not love because you love me, because you said I should do this, and I know that it's not right. Physically, morally, it's not right. Spiritually, it's not right. For my own health, like, it's not right. I'm not going to do it. not because I want to disobey you, but because it's not right and it's not comfortable for me. So I shouldn't do things that are not comfortable for me because I want to please you, or because I feel like you love me.
Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing. Oh.
Actually, there are scenarios like what you just described look extreme, but it does happen. Yes, it's not only on home videos, things like that. It does happen a lot of time. And somebody will say, it's not biblical. Maybe you've not heard about the story of Abraham and Sarah. When the king come calling, and Abraham, because he feared for his life, encouraged Sarah to tell the king that you are my sister. So when we say something, they don't say, oh, but you can't really, it's an home video thing. No, it does happen. It's happening in the Bible sense. And he said, no, she's not my wife. She's my sister. Yeah. And at the end of the day, even the king came with money and gifts for Abraham. If God has not intervened and tell the king that you will die if you touch that woman, the king might have touched. So it's as it was then. It's still happening today. This is not home video. There are decisions that people are taking that are affecting their marriage. You need to sit down together and talk issues out. Yeah. We've always repeated on this channel that you don't make a unilateral decision in a life that concerns two people. Both of you must agree, even up to the level of sex, up to the level of everything in marriage. You must agree. Without situation, maybe one of these days we'll look into that, when husband is demanding and the wife doesn't feel comfortable with the demand. See, all these things, you have to be very careful. Look at it first. Is it morally right? Is it biblical? Is it good for my health? Is it okay for us? Is it going to affect us? Every decision that you have to take. It's just like a four-way test of rotary. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it be goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? So you have to look at it from every angle. If what is being demanded for is good for both of you.
Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing. Oh.
So guys, I will be reading the request we got from one of our wonderful subscribers. And we've actually treated it, we've dealt with it, but for the sake of everyone out there that might find themselves in such situation, so we discussed it with the subscriber and she said we can bring it up. So we want you to drop your own comments, drop your opinion. Let's see. Thank you so much. So I will be reading. Hello SeyiFunmi, I have been praying to God to bless me with a husband, and recently I met this guy on social media who claims to love me and that he wants to marry me. We are in different countries and we talk mostly on phone and video chats. Why I'm asking for help is that I have this nagging feeling that he is not really in love with me, because most time when we video chat, he is always asking me to go nude for him, or him going nude for me. I'm uncomfortable in doing that, and I have tried times without number to let him know I'm not comfortable with that, and that I do not believe that is morally right, but he doesn't want to listen. I don't feel loved, and I am of the opinion he is just looking for who to catch cruise with, but he insisted he is in love with me, and that is why he wants us to do that so we can be closer. He promised to come over to see me to show his seriousness. I am confused here. Please advise me on what to do. Can you just imagine? Like, that is why he wants them to be doing such things like that, immoral things, so that they can get closer. That's not how closeness comes. No, that's not the way to get closer to one another.
In the first place, the one that loves you will not be asking you for nude pictures.
Exactly.
He will not be asking you to go nude on video. In most cases, this set of people only try to cash cruise, like the lady said here. And another thing, it might be a trap to record you and later blackmail you with it.
You're right.
Sometimes it might also be a way to record you and then turn it into money-making venture. All these pornographic movies going on about. Some are getting it in this way. To be candid with you, why will a man that you've never really met physically be asking you to start doing things like that? Let's leave religion out of this for now. Let's ask ourselves, is it morally right for you to start exposing yourself on internet? Don't forget one thing, a video might be deleted, but it still remain within the server. I've seen situations where we lost one of our work, and we downloaded an application called video recovery. To our surprise, photos and video that we deleted 2-3 years ago came back. So for the mere fact that somebody said it's deleted, it's not permanently deleted. So you are right in not feeling comfortable. And you're telling every single out there.
You're married.
And the married men and women that wants to do some side game. Listen, in most cases, we've seen people killing themselves, committing suicide when such pictures, such video later come up on net years after they've done this thing and they believe that it is over with it. Please be very careful. Don't believe anything anyone will be telling you about you going nude. And let's come back to Christianity now. It's not right. It's not acceptable of the Lord.
It's not.
It's not acceptable anywhere. If somebody really wants to enjoy your nudity, you want to see you nude and everything, let him do the normal thing he's supposed to do. He will still be tired of that.
Let him pay the price.
Why will you want to be having a taste of the pudding before you pay for it?
Yes.
So all these things, the lady is actually right, and that's what we told her. We also want your opinion. It's actually right. For me, morally, it is wrong.
That's lost.
Spiritually, it is wrong. It has no other name. It is wrong. So in this case, no one will back such an idea up. I won't be a part to that. And I'm sure our followers out there won't be a part to this kind of thing. Look at the scenario.
Yeah.
They live in different
country.
Like they are not in the same country.
No.
And it's still promising you, even if it is Republic of Benin to Nigeria that they share border, you still need to cross over. Even if it is interstate, you still need to move from one state to another. Even if it is a town within the same state, you still have to travel some minutes, some hours from one town to the another to see. And there are people you talk to in the next town that you might never get to see for the rest of your life. So all this promise that, okay, let me just have a look, I am coming.
But some guys can be very funny, you know why?
Yeah.
Do you know that? To me, I think it's rude. Yeah, that's the way I see it, because it's rude to, I don't know how to put it, but what I just know is that it's rude for you to tell a lady that, okay, can you go nude for me? To me it's rude. So
for us, we believe it is wrong.
It's not right.
And I will say this, irrespective of how you view it, what is not right
it's
not
right.
right.
Yeah.
We told the subscriber that already, and we want your own opinion.
Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing. Oh.
add here is don't be too desperate.
Okay.
And don't say that because I've been praying to God for husband and here is one, so I don't want him to go. Okay, I can actually do this. It doesn't cost me anything. My dear, it costs you a lot. You know why? Because the man will not respect you because he didn't love you from the onset.
I don't see any reason why you should love somebody you've never met physically and you're already demanding that.
So if there's love there, he will not ask you to go nude, you know, for him, and he won't even go nude for you because he will want you guys to respect each other's privacy, and he will want to, you know, because if he actually love you, he will not demand such things. And for the mere fact that you told him that you're not comfortable with it, that you don't like it, and he still insists. And another thing is, learn to say your mind. If you're not comfortable with something, don't just shame to chop poison, to eat poison. Like I was going to say, don't take shame, chop poison.
Yes.
Don't just shame to eat poison. Tell him you are not comfortable with such act. Because to me, it's a very barbaric act. How can you tell a lady that you've never met before you still want to marry her? Okay, then wait till then. You understand what I'm saying? So don't hide under, okay, I've been looking for husband, okay, let me try to permutate him, maybe it's going to work out. Even if it works out, even if it works out later on, you will not enjoy the marriage. That's just it. The man
will always
after,
be at that base.
Exactly.
At the beginning of where we start from.
That is going to be the foundation of what he's building on. Then you will know that any man can come. If any man comes, you will still do the same thing. He won't trust you. So please, don't let anyone use you. Then stamp your feet, know what you're doing, and be focused. And I want to pray. I want to tell you that God will do it at the right time. He will do it. God will do it. Believe me, He will do it. When it happens, you will like, oh, I don't know it's going to come easy. I don't know it's going to be like this. I don't know it's going to be sweet. I don't know it's going to give me a better man, like a wonderful one this way. You know, so please and please. And if you're a man, God will do it. Don't let any lady lure you into what you don't want to do. And for the husbands and wives too, see, there are some things that you can agree on to do, which is okay. It's within your, but there are some things that are extreme, like the instance I brought up the other time. How can a man tell a woman, his wife, to go out and have sex with another man just because they need money? You know, that's extreme. You can always say, go outside, go and look for money, go and work for money. If it is to be a cleaner, yes, anybody can do any job, but at least you need it. You know, so that's not the issue. But for you to say go out and be a sex worker because you need money,
and for even for a man to go out with another woman just for the
money,
sake of providing for the family,
it's wrong.
Being a gigolo is not a work, and being a commercial sex worker to some people might be a work, is not, especially for housewife. Why would you want to date anyone just for the sake of the money?
Of material
there are people that has gone to the world beyond in the days of BB Bold. In those days. Now nobody is going to buy BlackBerry Bold again, even when you bring it out. But a lot of people have lost their life because of that. So material things generally don't last long enough for you to stake your life for it. I want to say this: respect the wish of your spouse. Don't try to force your spouse to do things he or she is not comfortable with.
Exactly.
And for the singles out there, this is how we're going to round up. When the Lord turned the captivity of Zion around, we were like people that dream. When the Lord will bring in the right partner, it will be like a dream. You don't have to go nude to be able to get one, because the one that you go nude to get will definitely look out for somebody who will go nude. Yeah, somebody will still go out nude for him. Exactly. And it's just like the proverb in my land that the wife that you marry in the place of dance, the wife will keep looking in a party until she's taken away. So it won't last. Even if you are able to cement your relationship with that, it still won't last.
Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing.
I believe that will be all for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've dealt with that. So next week we'll be coming up with, a wow topic.
Another wonderful one. My wife liked that wonderful.
Is it wonderful? I used to say
yes,
interesting.
Interesting and wonderful. You see that two words? It's always so until we come next week with another wonderful and interesting topic. SeyiFunmi is saying thank you. We love you. Bye.
Everything given by God to human is so beautiful.